Y'all remember this? Yeah, we haven't done this in a while. I'm finally back out at the beach. This was the same beach where I had to end my first quarter early back in 2020 to go home for the 15 days shelter in place. And I wasn't ready to go home. And everything was canceling and it felt like the world was ending, and I was trying to cheer myself up by coming out here and jumping in the ocean for a little while. It helped a little bit. But hey, now we're coming back out here, this time at the beginning of the first quarter season of 2022, and at least anticipating a good first quarter. We don't know what the future holds. None of us do. 2020 taught us that. But I feel like I'm in a much better place this time. So I've only got, what, 20 minutes I can jump in the water? Should be enough with as cold as things are out here in February. Well, as cold as the water is in February. Wow, that is cold! Water hits my stomach, still hurts. I can't believe I'm doing this. It seems so crazy. Okay, I've stopped shivering. I can talk normal now. I'm looking around. I think I'm the only one in the water right now. As far as I can see, both directions. I'm the only one at the beach, actually swimming. Am I crazy? Am I nuts? Yeah. It's like ice water. Man, how do you Yankees do this? I don't get it. Polar bear plungers, how do y'all do this? I actually feel proud of myself. At 40 years old, I still did it. I got out on a day when the water is so cold nobody else was here. And I submerged myself in it long enough to go numb. Alright, time to get out of the water. My skin's actually starting to feel like it's on fire. It's weird. Alright, let's go. I don't know how much that you guys got. I was in there for like maybe 5 minutes. And for the first few, I was just miserable. But then when I finally submerged myself in the water, it actually started feeling warm. But now as I'm drying off, it feels like my skin is numb. Like that weird kind of Novocaine feel. That very top layer of my skin is just kind of numb. This is supposed to be good for you. That's what I keep hearing. This is supposed to be good for you. I wanted to get some seawater on me. That's supposed to be good for you too. Wow. Man. I feel awesome right now. I wonder what's going on with this oil tanker just anchored offshore over here. Just sitting there. You can see the cables out there where he's anchored down. I don't know. Maybe they just are too short-handed to be able to unload it. All right, time to get back in the truck and leave. Sorry, Mr. William H. Macy, but yes, I am going to eat this sandwich. I've said it once before. I'll probably say it again. There really is no fussing with the classics. Oh, and 10 extra geek points to anybody that actually understands that reference. Well, a good shrimp and grits morning from out here in Fernandina Beach, Florida. Friday, February the 18th, 2022. Well, hello there. Okay, I'll leave you alone. Yeah, you go do your thing. Well, it's 2 o'clock in the afternoon now, and I think that it's finally stopped raining. For the moment, at least. Got the truck cleaned out, well, the cab at least, decluttered, not completely cleaned out. And it is time to reveal a bit of a surprise that well, it's kind of a spur-of-the-moment thing, so there was no lead up to this. But what is underneath this rain cover? What have I got? Newest member of the team. It's a new fold-up bike. Now, while I was at the Highland Hammock State Park, I went by a campsite with an old couple that had just moved into a scamp that was too small to keep both of them and also this bike. So they were selling it for $300. And looking it up on eBay, in almost new condition like this bike typically goes for $550 plus shipping. Some of you might remember my other fold-up bike that was a little smaller and worked but couldn't change gears. This one is a little bit more my size. It does change gears, but it takes a little bit longer to unfold. There we go, I got it. So my other smaller bike that I used to carry around with me, both tires went flat as a result of just age and dry rot. So I put it underneath the studio, and it was waiting on a time when I could dedicate a few hours to finding new inner tubes and working on it. But when seeing this on sale for such a good deal, and it fits me so much better, and the gears can change, yeah, I just couldn't pass it up. So now that this is a part of the team, we're going to get back to doing those GoPro videos where I put the GoPro up here and I ride around the different fairgrounds or whatever bike trails that I find interesting. But today, this bike is fulfilling a service, a very much needed service, and that is a ride for leaving the truck at a shop. This truck that's well over 300,000 miles and was made in 2003, this Toyota Tacoma, is a manual transmission and the clutch is starting to slip. It's going to cost me over $600 to get it fixed. So I've got a time scheduled at 3 o'clock to drop this off, and then I'm going to take the bike out of the back of the truck, unfold it, and ride it over to my aunt's upholstery shop out here in Fernandina. Is this thing real?
Yeah.
Is it solid or is it... Oh, it's definitely hollow.
No, it's solid.
It is solid.
Yeah, it's solid.
Huh.
So I said, well, maybe it's because it had.
All right, dropping it off.
You're ready? Okay. You're ready, I'll take care of it.
That bay right there, I like how the roof over it is made out of telephone poles, repurposed telephone poles.
All ready.
Smart. Yeah, I could hang out here until 6 whenever they leave, or I could hop over right next door to Island Treasures Antiques. New and used books. This is right on Main Street, so I'm doubting I'm gonna find any real killer deals here. But it's worth a try. And it's really neat looking. All the murals and everything. Look at that. One day I've got to try my hand at painting something like this. Greetings from Florida, the Free State. Alright, let's go on in. See what they got. Now they have some game-related stuff here. This PS3 is $70. That's not a bad price if it works. Somehow the 360 is twice as much. They're the same generation. Something's got to be going on with this thing. Probably one of the early models. But not backwards compatible, unfortunately. I've checked. I don't think so, at least. There's a little bit of Atari stuff here. It's bowling, casino, and Firefly? Firefly? What is this? Man, this place just keeps going. There's like 8 different rooms here. So, let's try over here. Because I'm not hearing voices coming from over here. No, it's not empty. The 10-minute university includes an audio CD. That's it right there. Huh. What is this? It's an adjustable mannequin. Look at that, you can adjust it by doing this. So I guess it's for like fitting dresses to, you know, whatever size the client is, you can adjust that. Never seen anything like that before. Okay, here's my area here, the DVDs. See if we can find anything. Oh, even a few VHSs. Like this, the happening. Still got the shrink wrap on it. So I was like, nah, I'm good. I'll just give that to a thrift store. So I am back in the back area of the upholstery shop again. And I've actually only got about 30 minutes to wait before they're heading home. So I did find a few things over at the thrift store. Wait till the very end when I reveal the find of the day. I think you guys are going to like this. Alright, so I got Wild Bill Hickok with Jeff Bridges. I'm trying to collect all those tall tale, like folk tales that took place between the Revolutionary War and the Civil War. So I've got Pecos Bill and Paul Bunyan, and I need to get, of course, Billy the Kid, but Wild Bill Hickok, not really a tall tale, as he was confirmed to be a real person, but I think his story was definitely embellished, and then embellished again by Hollywood to the point where, yeah, now it is a tall tale. So there's that. And then I do have the old version, the newer version of Annie, the musical Annie, with Jamie Foxx as Daddy Warbucks. But I wanted to get this version too, the older one, so that I could watch both of them. Probably not back to back. That would be a lot of musical all at one time. But I want to be able to see both and be able to see the differences between the two. I'm the same way with Music Man, the older version, and I actually kind of like the newer version with what's his name, Matthew Broderick. Then I got Games-wise, this game. Two Worlds for the Xbox 360. I've seen this lots of times in like GameStops and whatnot, but for some reason this one is always beat to heck. Usually the case is missing, there's no manual, it's got scratches and everything. But this version, this one is perfect, in perfect condition. Manual there, no creases, nothing, and it's in color. Right, so it's your basic, I think, action RPG, dungeon crawler kind of Xbox 360 game. So it was a little more than what it goes for on price charting, but I was willing to pay it because this perfect, and I love dungeon crawlers. Then you guys saw me find Firefly for the 2600, the Atari 2600. Kind of rare. I know I hardly ever see it. I don't think I've ever seen it before, honestly. So yeah, when you see it, grab it. It's actually about $1 more again than it goes for on price charting, but I wanted to get it. The find of the day. This $1 VHS. Look at that. It looks like a horror movie, doesn't it? But if you look a little closer, you can see that this guy is wearing this sci-fi kind of mesh shirt. The guns kind of look futuristic, and he's even got those useless buttons on the top of his wrist there. Kind of that. Has that Blade Runner, Star Wars-esque. That's because it was made in 1995. Right? Made in 1995. I'm kind of doubting this ever got a DVD release, but listen to the pitch. You can see immediately why this one really appealed to me. In this world of VR, you decide what lies on the other side. Michael, French last name that I'm not going to try to pronounce, stars as the title character in this special effects testosterone-driven saga. It's 100 years in the future, and mankind is on the brink of extinction. The only escape is a world of virtual reality where every fantasy and every nightmare can come true. Enter Carver, the cyber cop, protecting the thin blue line between VR and deadly VR addiction. Deadly VR addiction. But when the creator of VR world called Afterlife is killed, Carver has no choice but to cross that line and bring the VR junkies responsible to justice. Right? Look at that. Yeah. This is my kind of movie right here. You know, one day I'm going to start another channel and just do videos gushing about old movies like this one. Would you guys like that? Would you watch? Would you subscribe? Let me know. It is getting dark, and that's going to be pretty much it for this one. We are heading over to Gator Dark Side to have family with dinner.
Dark side.
What did I say?
I think you said dark side.
Oh. Gator Dark Side. I will learn how to speak someday. If you've enjoyed this, thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, turn on notifications. I'll talk to you down in the comments. And as always, look forward to seeing you in the next one. This one's called the Mac Burger. Mac is in mac and cheese. We got the whole food porn shot going. What were these wings called?
Cajun Ranch.
Guess you'll just have to check back next time to find out how much did the truck end up costing? What was all wrong with it? And I guess to see how long it takes to get it back. We'll see.